New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Good evening, and welcome to Evening Prayer with New Thought Media Network. I am Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I'm a member of the New Thought Media Prayer Team. We are a group of ministers and practitioners from around the world who have made a commitment to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, for just one reason. And that reason is to pray with you, for you, and about you. So, there are some things we want to make sure that you know we know. For instance, there is no such thing as a silly prayer. There never has been, and there never could be anything that was too big or too small to pray about. And right on the heels of that one comes, there's a really good chance, in fact, I would call it a high probability, that you're going to have a prayer request that doesn't come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Not to worry, we got you covered. We have a special email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365. And its whole purpose is so that whenever that prayer request hits your head of your heart, you can shoot us an email and let it go because it's taken care of. What we offer here at New Thought Media are called affirmative prayers. And what that means is that we don't beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works. We only know that there is only one reason for prayer. And that reason is to change the conscious awareness of the person doing the praying. For that reason, not only do we pray affirmative prayers, but we pray them in the first person so that you can listen in the first person with the ears of your heart. You can hear the words that are spoken as if they were rising up in your own consciousness. You can let the words become your words, and the prayer becomes your prayer. And then you become the prayer who receives the benefit of the prayer. So, we're going to start this evening, as we always do, with a reading. This one is from a little book I've been reading, a little magazine, for about almost 50 years now. It's called Daily Word, and it's put out by the Unity Organization. This is the Daily Word for August 31st of 2022. I save them. The word for that day is reflection. And the affirmation, the title, is I reflect the light of God. If I gaze upon the surface of a moonlit lake on a still night, I will see reflected on the water's surface light, the moon, the clouds. But if the wind disturbs the water or clouds obscure the moon, the reflection won't be visible. This truth pertains to my spiritual life. The light of God is always shining, even if the winds of life disturb my focus or the darkness of my doubt casts a shadow. I have the power to calm the winds and clear the clouds so I may see the light shining brightly and reflect it once again. I tend to my spiritual path and deepen my awareness of God's presence. I make time for prayer and devotional practices to better reflect the light of God. I am a spiritual being, a living reflection of all that God is. Isn't that nice? So let's take this into prayer. I'm going to invite you to just relax and trust your chair to support you. If it's comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and do that. If it's not, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter a bit. Just focus all of your attention on hearing the words, feeling their power, knowing their truth, and accepting that it is your power and your truth that is being expressed. Here we go. There is only one presence, one life, one mind in the universe, and it is God. It is infinite, it is eternal, it is omnipresent, and it is unopposed good. I am an expression of all that God is, created to live in love, harmony, peace, and joy. I am immersed in God, inseparable from my source, and eternally supported by the oneness of all life. This life is in me, and I am one with God. I am one with Spirit. Spirit is alive in me in this moment and in every moment. The truth of my life is oneness with Spirit in and around and through and as me. I am the manifestation, the physical manifestation of a unique and sparkling idea in the mind of God. So I am inseparable from the light that God is. I am an outlet for that light, and it shines in me, through me, and as me. My path of growing spiritual awareness is unlimited by time or circumstances, because time and circumstances are effects, and I live and move in cause. My potential is unlimited because I am an expression of the all-good substance of God, because my life is God-loving God, forever expanding, forever blessing me and all around me. My intention to never stop growing my awareness of the oneness of all life, and my determination to share all that I am with that one life, are assured of success, because they grow from my soul deep and unshakable knowing that I am of God. I live in God. God expresses in, through, and as me. Nothing is impossible, and the entire universe is for me. I am never alone. There is nothing I cannot have. There is nothing I cannot do. There is nothing I cannot be. As I totally trust the truth with a capital T, that there is only one law, and it always supports me, I release this word knowing it is already done. So it is, so I let it be, so I celebrate. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope this has been a perfect way to wrap up your day, and that it will lead you into the best night's sleep ever. And I hope that you will come back again and again and again, because New Thought Media Network is way more than just a morning and evening prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every week. Some of it's even in Spanish. We have programs that are lectures, programs that are classes, programs that are interviews, programs that are discussions, programs that are music. We have, and now, the good news, which you will not find on ABC, NBC, CBS, or Fox. In fact, let me show you probably the coolest thing. On Sundays, here's our schedule. We have 6 centers that live stream their services to New Thought Media. And we have 3 more that record it and then broadcast it later, because somebody else is already live streaming when they're recording. I love that there's not quite enough of us to go around yet. So if by some chance you're looking at that schedule and you think to yourself, gee, I wish blah, blah, blah was on there, we've got that covered too, because we have another email address. It's info@ntmedia.org. And info@ntmedia.org is there so that whenever that inspiration hits you, you can let us know about it. Send us an email. Tell us the idea. Do not concern yourself that 6 other people may have already sent us that idea, because I guarantee you we would rather have 7 people give us the same idea than have 7 people get the same idea and nobody give it to us. Trust me. And the reason that we can do all of these wonderful things is because of all of the wonderful people who find our website, ntmedia.org. Locate that adorable little donate button and click on it. This gives us the power to extend the teachings of New Thought, to expand the reach of New Thought Media Network literally around the globe. We are so very grateful for your support, your financial support certainly, but also your prayer and your loves. And we return that love at least 110%. Now, on Tuesdays at lunchtime, if you're not terribly busy, I have a program. It's called Global Focus Today. And it's an interview program where I interview focus ministers from across the globe. Now, focus ministers, you might wonder what that is, are ministers who do not have a brick and mortar church and a congregation. And you might wonder why on earth we would need that. Well, we need that because spirituality is like everything else in the universe. It is always expanding. It is always evolving. And that means, in practical terms, that there are as many spiritual paths, valid, true, real spiritual paths on this planet as there are people on this planet. So if we're going to support them as ministers, we have to have lots of variety. And therefore, focus ministry is born. And they're all different, they're all interesting, they're all exciting. And the best thing for me is that I have never failed to learn something I didn't already know from one of my guests. Even the ones who've been there before come back and they know that I think a wasted day is a day when I didn't learn anything. So they save up new stuff they've learned to tell me when they're on my program, which means that there's a good chance you could learn something you don't know. And I hope that you will at least come and be entertained and learn and enjoy. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Have a great night's sleep. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.